Hey everyone, SuperJoe it all here. Hope everybody's doing well. Wanted to do a comic video, but not on comics. This is on the Comicbase comic book collection software. So let's get right to it. I've been using this program for about 2 years and love it. Really no complaints. A couple of things could be better, but overall, I would give it a 9 out of a 10. Let's see, starts here with the icon. Pops right up. For a big file, it opens quickly. And there it goes. It opens up to the comic that you looked at last. And you could see it has pictures. You could get a big, let's zoom out for that. You get a big view of it. Or there's little thumbnails that you could actually get a little bit larger picture, and then if you leave it on it gets big again. Spider-Man has a lot of cover photos. Most of the books are only the first or second issue. Spider-Man here has, look at that, hundreds of cover photos. So anyway, what you do is you get a new book. Here's issue number 1. I have a PGX 4.5. I have one of them. It's a 12-cent issue. Its value today is $4,000. There's some others. Here's number 38. I have a PGX 8.5. These are all drop downs, just like that. And you could grade it. There's PGX and CGC grades, and then raw grades. What was that? 5.5 I had. So I just go PGX 5.5, and so anyway, there's a 12-cent issue. The value at 5.5 is $48. I paid $22. Gives a review of the book, or a synopsis, storyline, writer, artist, inker, colorist, letterer, editor, cover artists, cover inks, appearances, and then there's some special fields here. If I wanted to sell this book, any of these books, I just click for sale, and I upload it to a website called Atomic Avenue, which is a great place to buy books, by the way. And it automatically, every time I update this program, the books get updated online, so prices go up or down. There's some custom fields that I changed to CGS serial number, PGX serial number. That way, in case the books are ever stolen, I have a record of their numbers. Purchase date, I'll put that down if I buy a book well after the issue date. So that's, this is just for Spider-Man. What you do is you get a new book, you hit the search button, you could do contains, begins with, greater than. I normally use either contains or begins with. So let's say begins with S-A-G-A Saga. Hit enter, and there's all the books that begin with Saga. I want to find the image one, so it's right here. You could also sort these by year published, by publisher, by title. Let's go this way. So Saga by image right here. And here we go. Again, we have the cover photo. There's number 1, $2.99 cover, $74 price today. The prices aren't crazy in here either. They're pretty, if anything, I bet you if you go on eBay, you can't buy this book for $74. It's probably a little bit more. And so whenever I get a new book, you just go in, change the quantity, put down the cost of what you paid for it. I paid $2.39 for this. And the program does the rest. It updates the price every week. I go and I hit download for updates, and takes care of that. Nowadays, without Wizard or any monthly price guide that you could count on, this is great, because I really missed Wizard. The magazine turned to shit, but the price guide was great. It helped you keep track of your comic values. And then up here under comics, you could do find comics. It's the same thing as the icon over there. New titles, if there's a title that they haven't added yet, You could put it in yourself, new issue. Comic grade is really cool. If you get a book, say you buy a Spider-Man book from 1968, and it's got minimal surface wear, and it's got a little minor tear, a little bit of foxing, the spine is rolled mild with some little splits with a minor color break, and the paper is off-white. That gives you a grade of 6.0. So it's something to, yeah, everybody does their own grading, but this is kind of a backup. You could put, you know, all the flaws, book flaws in here, and you see what Comicbase tells you it is, and then, you know, from there you move on. But you could grade it like that, and if you like the grade, you just hit OK, and it'll automatically grade your book and reprice it. Also under here, there's titles, and it's a great way just to find new books. I go through, I see a name that might be interesting, Fox Bunny Funny. Okay, what the heck is that? And it gives me a little view of the cover, and it's from Top Shelf 2007. Say I'm interested in that and I want to know more. I just double click it, and there it is. Gives me a description, graphic novel, cover price was $10 in 2007, and it's still worth $10. So again, it's just a cool way to find books that maybe you've never heard of before. Under reports, there's collection reports. I won't get into those now, but there's all different types of reports that you can do. And it looks like that. Hopefully this shows up well. You could print out price labels or divider labels. Under Internet, you could hit Atomic Avenue homepage, and it'll take you right to Atomic Avenue, which again is a great place to find books. Everything is priced from what it's the value in Comicbase. You just go up here, put in your comic you want to find, and boom. Also, this homepage gives you some updates. Here's February's update. Shows you some hot sellers. And what's also cool is, let's see, under Internet. Say I like this book and I want to know where I could buy it. I could look on here, and it should, here, find on Atomic Avenue. So I click find on Atomic Avenue, and not only will it take me to Atomic Avenue, it'll take me to that exact book that I want to find, and there it is. There's 2 copies available for $10. Also cool because Atomic Avenue sets the shipping price, so nobody's ripping you off for shipping. It goes by the number of books that you purchase from a seller, so it's very clean. What else do we have on here? I could download updates again from here, and what I'll do before I leave is I do Comicbase stats, and this will just give me a snapshot of my collection. This just takes a little bit. It'll break it down by publisher, shows me the cost and value and price, gives me a total. Right now I have 4,597 books. Comicbase is logging 39,390, and if it was time for an update, that would not be grayed out. I could just click that and it would download all of the updated comics. So it is a great program. The only thing, again, I guess I should mention some flaws. What else? What should we put in here? Wolverine, Savage. So I put in Savage Wool, and I'll do begins with. And there's Savage Wolverine. Double click it, takes me to it. Another hot book at $15. and it shows all the variants, all their prices. It's a great system. Again, one of the drawbacks I would say is, say I bought 2 Savage Wolverines and one is in fine condition. I can't duplicate number 1. I can't have 2 unless I make it some type of variant. And if I did put 2 in here, it doesn't change my value. I mean, really the price now should be $30, but it still shows 15 because each book is worth 15. So over here, it gives you a graph. Of course, this is a new book, so it's, you know, going up, and it's flatlined for the previous years. But if this was a Spider-Man issue from the 60s, you know, this would be showing you which direction the book was heading in. And so that's about it. Just wanted to show this program. If anybody is interested, it's comicbase.com. Highly recommend it. There's different versions. This one was about, I think it was like $100, and then it's a yearly fee. That comes with the first year, and every year I think it's like $30, $29.99, something like $39.99. Something like that, but it's well worth it to keep track of your collection. It's great. I have really hardly, you know, 9 out of 10. I would give it 9 stars out of 10. So Comicbase, hoping I didn't miss anything. If you have any questions on the program, you know, just leave a message and or send me a private message, and I would be happy to answer any questions that you have. Also, they're very receptive, or responsive, I should say. I've called them a number of times with just problems downloading the photos, which is one of the negatives. It's hard to download the photos and to get it into the program. But whenever I call, somebody answers. I think it's actually the creator of the program. And they answer your questions, and you know, you're on your way. So there you go, Comicbase. This is Comicbase 16 Professional Edition. And again, highly recommend it. Let me know if you have any questions. Hope you liked the video, and that'll do it for today. Thanks. Bye.